I was Jesse Pinkman throughout this entire film. Downhill is a comedy drama from directors Nat Faxon and Jim Rash and Searchlight Pictures. Based on the film Force Majeure, the movie stars Will Ferrell, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Zach Woods, Zoe Chao, and Miranda Otto. Barely escaping an avalanche during a family ski vacation in the Alps, a married couple is thrown into disarray as they are forced to reevaluate their lives and how they feel about each other. First off, I'd just like to say thanks to my friends at InTheSeats.ca for the screening. In the Seats is a website based here in Toronto that does TV and movie reviews. They do festival coverage, giveaways, contests. Sometimes I write for them. I will leave a link in the description. Hope you go on over, show them some love. Now, I have not seen Force Majeure. I've heard good things about it, but this movie, yeah, it didn't work for me at all. It feels like the movie didn't know what it wanted to be. Is it a comedy? Is it a drama? For me, a movie like Jojo Rabbit was a very funny film, but it had some really heavy dramatic stuff and it rode that line really, really well. It found a balance. This movie doesn't. While there were a couple of scenes that made me laugh, it wasn't really funny enough to be a successful comedy. And then anytime it was trying to be dramatic, they would throw in a joke or a pratfall that would kill all the dramatic tension. Having said that, the MVP here is far and away Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She's genuinely great in the movie. She's got a couple scenes where she's just trying to hold in rage and incredulity, and a scene where she just lets it all out and she absolutely crushes it. I really liked Zach Woods in the movie. Miranda Otto was great. She was very funny, but her character felt completely out of place. Now, I will say, there were some really cool shots in the movie. The ensuite washroom that Ferrell and Dreyfus's characters share has two sinks facing each other with a sort of mirror bisecting the two. And early in the movie, we see them brushing their teeth and they're sharing one sink on one side of the frame. But then later, after this sort of altercation happens, they use the opposing sinks in a wide shot with the sort of cross section of the mirror, dividing the frame right down the center. And it's a really cool visual representation of how divided they are. I thought that was great. Breaking Bad used to do that stuff all the time and I loved it. But this movie is incredibly uncomfortable. Like when you're at a friend's place and they're a couple and they're in the middle of a nasty fight, and you have to either try in vain to deflate the situation with small talk, or you just sit there and listen. It sucks. Now, don't get me wrong, discomfort can make for some great comedy. It can make for some great drama. But with a couple of exceptions here, it's just uncomfortable and there's nothing fun about it. Having said all that, there is a scene towards the end that I thought was really genuinely cute and heartwarming, and I did appreciate that. Still, I don't recommend Downhill. It's not a fun comedy, it's not an effective drama, it lives somewhere in the middle, and it just feels completely off. But for anyone wondering, no, it's not nearly as bad as Holmes and Watson. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give Downhill. And I think I'm gonna give Downhill a... out of 10. So now I want to know, have you seen Downhill? What did you think about it? What is your favorite sort of comedy remake of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.